Okay, so as of the new patch, I have seen that many more Helldivers are joining back in the game. I have seen a few cadets as well, and I thought about making a video on farming the super credits because as of the new patch, we have received like quite expensive new play toys we can use in the game. Basically, what I'm talking about in the superstore, uh, Helldivers has done a collab with the Killzone for some new cosmetics, and they are quite expensive. So getting super credits is very nice if you want them. I don't really remember the price of a couple items. Like this one is 500. Before in the game, it was way less expensive. Like you could get an armor for about 250, maybe 300 super credits, something like that. But now these items are quite expensive. The cape I remember was like 310. The gun was around 600, and so basically, if I remember correctly, the all of the items in the superstore were about 2,000 credits, so quite expensive, you know. We have also received new Warbond, Urban Legends, which is also quite nice, and I'm thinking that people want to get it, you know. So yeah. So basically, about the loadout and map selection. Let's talk about the map selection first. So people usually prefer bug planets because bugs do not really have ranged units and they will be less of a nuisance when you farm, basically. What you're looking for is flat open map with minimal foliage, which means like no trees, brushes, also minimal like I don't know, like mountains, hills, whatever. Like the flatter the map, the better. Also, the less water, the better as well. This looks like a good map. Uh, One more thing, yeah. The smaller the objective, the better as well, because points of interest will spawn on an objective sometimes, but most of the times it will not spawn there. This is an example of a solid map. It's not perfect, but you know, you can't really like choose sometimes. What is a bad map, like for example? Oh, see, this one, for example, has a lot of water, so you may want to avoid it, but if you don't really have like a choice, you can always dive on it. You never know. Like, it is RNG in the end. About the difficulty. The difficulty for best difficulties for running actually farming super credits, I have found that trivial and easy were looking quite good. You can also do medium if you have about 2 or 3 Helldivers on point, but I personally prefer trivial or easy. Easy, I think it's a little better because the maps seem larger, so you know, a larger map means more points of interest where you can get your super credits. So yeah, easy is looking quite nice. So let's talk about loadout now. Let me select the map. Maybe we have a better choice than this one.
Failed. Let us not ruminate, but instead redouble our
Let's do the pump one. Why not?
Mission coordinates locked.
So about the loadout.
Engaging orbital thrusters.
What I have personally found. Oh yeah. When dropping in, basically what you want to do is like drop in a corner of a map, like whatever, where you feel like it's good, you can drop there. Why dropping in the corner? Well, that's because you want to do a full sweep on the map, and going from a corner like makes more sense, I guess. You can sweep better and make sure you don't miss any points of interest. Let's talk about equipment first. About the armor. What I have personally found, getting light armor is necessary, I suppose. If you plan on farming a lot of super credits, I mean like 500 or 1,000, having a light armor is quite nice because they provide the most speed, and since you're gonna be running around quite a lot, having a light armor is really good. Which ones do you want to use? Like, I mean, whichever one you want. I like this one, but you can take whatever as long as it's a light armor. About the weapons, the primary and the grenade is very optional in my opinion, but you should be taking the grenade pistol. What a grenade pistol? Grenade pistol has 6 shots or 7, if I'm correct, and it can open bunker doors, which is really nice. If you do not have access to the grenade pistol, you can always take like a high explosive grenade or a frag. Just make sure that it has some explosive power so it can open bunker doors. That's how you open them. If you do not own the grenade pistol, you can always take grenades, but if you do own the grenade pistol, always carry it. About the support weapons and stratagems, I like taking the machine gun sentry and the Gatling sentry because these two little boys help out quite a bit. Why? Because bugs are gonna chase you, and basically you throw down a sentry and the bugs just target the sentry, and the sentry basically deals with all of them. The stratagems, the supply ones, I mean, getting the jump pack is quite necessary because it provides you with quite a bit of movement power, I suppose. So getting the jump pack is really good if you have it. And the last one, you can choose between the grenade launcher and the anti-material rifle. Why these two? They can basically open bunker doors, and you can use them to clear out even the bugs if you feel like doing that. But having these two is quite nice. I personally prefer the anti-material rifle because it can open bunker doors without exploding the barrels that are usually found near the bunkers. And the barrels make like a ground fire, and they're quite annoying, you know. Also, why I usually do this, like take these. When you get a hang of like running, when you do quite a bit, you're gonna become faster in picking your equipment, your stratagems and everything. And basically what I do, the usual order of picking the stratagems is quite nice in this stratagem loadup. So you go machine gun sentry, Gatling sentry, jump pack, anti-material rifle. Let me show you how this looks when you become faster at it. So you pick a drop point and you go like this, bump, 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 and that's it. Quite fast. The boosters. Best boosters for running, if you're doing solo, you just have to have the stamina enchantment. Why you take this? It's because it gives you more stamina capacity, you can run around more, and it's really good for farming. However, if you have buddies on your team, like a Helldiver that wants to farm with you, you take the stamina enhancement and one of these, like the prime farming ones are definitely the stamina enhancement, dead sprint, muscle enhancement. If like the planet has a lot of mud and stuff, It's gonna help you traverse the difficult terrain. Also, you can take the experimental infusion. It's found in the commando warband. I have not purchased it yet, but why it's good? It's good because it makes you run a little faster, and that helps you out with the farming. If you're like 4 Helldivers, you can even pick the help out space optimization. Why that? Because you get more stims, and when you run out of stamina, you just stim yourself and run on your way. This time I'm gonna pick stamina enhancement because I'm alone. And let's drop in.
Hellpod launch
When we
initiated.
drop in, I'm gonna show you a little trick with the map. You're gonna see why now. Ba-da-da-da. God damn, I love this game.
Today the light of liberty will
First
grace
thing
the
you want to
skies
do
of
is
this
call in your support weapons.
Sending down support weapon.
Now, the thing about the trick with the map. If you feel like you're missing a lot of points of interest, this is what you can do. Open up the map, zoom out, and basically what you want to do is hover around the map, and the map will actually show you the points of interest. Like when you do this, you just do a little sweep. There we go. This is a point of interest. I want to go there. I'm gonna mark it, and this is also good if you have your buddies with you. You can scout ahead for them. If you're like 3 Helldivers or 4, if you don't really use this trick, you're gonna find yourself like missing a lot of stuff. Maybe if you're more like perceptive than me. I suppose you're not gonna do that, but this is really useful. You really don't need a lot of Helldivers to sweep the map really quickly. You need about 2 or 3. But yeah, this trick is very useful. Also, why would you want to have like more Helldivers with you diving for farming? It's because of the bunkers. The bunkers require at least 2 people to open it. So having another Helldiver on your farming run is really good.
Found something.
These places, this little like ground bunkers don't ever contain super credits. They may contain some support weapons, maybe a weapon like a break action shotgun or ammo or stims. So these places you can ignore. Let's see where we're gonna go next.
Tagging map.
Also about the bug holes and stuff, the objectives. There's like 2 schools of diving, I suppose, for farm. Some people claim that it hurts the war effort if you do not complete the mission when you dive, because you don't really have to complete the mission if you are farming for super credits, and you still get them. You just pull back to the ship like this, like return to ship.
Something here.
When you pull back, the things that you keep are actually the super credits, medals, and the requisition slips. So, oh yeah, this is the thing I was talking about, the barrels, explosive barrels. When you shoot them, they light up, and if you're using the grenade launcher, basically this happens. The ground fire spreads, and when you go here, you get lit up. This is why I'm using the AMR actually. You can also quickscope, you don't really have to aim. So yeah, let's get back to the thing I was talking about.
Found something.
Some people say that it hurts the war effort, so you might wanna ask the guys if you wanna like do it the democracy way, or you wanna complete the mission when you're farming, or do you just wanna fast farm, if you can call it that. Yeah, let's call it fast farming. Why not?
Found something.
And I'm not really sure if it does hurt the war effort. I personally complete all of the missions because I don't want to be a fucking asshole. The divers are like using the free time to do the missions, deliver the planets and stuff. So you might want to complete the things, but you know, you do you. Who the fuck is gonna know if you have completed the mission or anything? No, maybe the democracy officer will. I don't know, maybe. But yeah, this is basically all the things that you should know about diving and farming. The amount of super credits that you're gonna get, I have found you usually get about 30 or 40 on average. Like some runs you might get 0, some runs you might get like 40, 50, maybe like if you're super lucky. This is very rare though. You can even get 100 plus. But what is a good run? A good run is about, I don't know, about 40 or 50. An average one would be 20, 30, and a really bad one would be like 10 or, you know, 0. And super credits usually do come in stacks of 10. So yeah, that's about the amount you're gonna get. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and good luck on your hell diving. Democracy, be your step. See ya.